Lights on in there.
I watched you sleep in
Action.
it's all that I can hear. It's more than I can bear. What if I fall and hurt myself? Would you know how to fix me? What if I went and lost myself? Would you know where to find me? If I forgot who I am, would you please remind me? Oh, 'cause without you things go hazy.
Yeah, same. And then
I need music suggestions
to
help me change my mindset, and caffeine to keep me going. I'm a good cook. I can bring people food. Could also bring coffee, and I could affection.
But I mean,
I could be a companion. I also love dogs, and I'm first offered to dog sit or dog walk for anyone. For sure. Love dogs.
Well, I need a lot of help a lot of the time because I'm legally blind, and so there's a lot of times when I'm sort of frustrated, I maybe can't find stuff, or I would say probably the number one thing is like electronic help, like figuring out how to do things on my phone and computer, because if the color scheme is high contrast and I'm familiar with the software, I can figure out what to do. But at other times, just simple things that might be pretty easy for a sighted person, or might be a little tricky that you have to dig down through the menus some, and it's just really too hard for me without being able to see. But if they can figure out how to do it and show me how to do it so I can repeat it later, on my own, that would be hugely helpful for me. Probably the thing that I'm the most helpful with is sort of teaching and tutoring type stuff. I've been a teacher for a really long time, and so in areas like finance, economics, a fair amount of math, things like that. I'm pretty knowledgeable. The other thing that I really like to do is I like to I'm good at sort of helping people flesh out their ideas. So if somebody has an idea, and in my course, it's I work with people with business ideas, but it can be other ideas too. I may not be good enough to think of an idea like that, but if they tell me the idea, I'll sort of make suggestions. I'll say, what about this? And then that gives them ideas as they try to address my questions. And so I think I can sort of be helpful as somebody to bounce ideas off of. You might almost say consulting. I would definitely be interested in that. Yeah, that would be because I think it would be great from both sides. Like, there's definitely times when I could use help, and I also think it's fun to help people with stuff, and so I think that would be really neat as just a way to to be beneficial to others and give back and feel good. I think that would be terrific. Well, I get help from strangers literally every day. Every day I'm walking around and people help me crossing streets. They see that I'm lost in a building and they help me figure out where I'm going. Today I was looking for University Health Services, which is in the new Smith Center in the middle of Harvard Square. They've redesigned the whole thing. They did a multi-year construction project, which is great, but it meant I didn't know exactly where I was going. The Uber driver dropped me off at a door that didn't used to exist, frankly, and in this case it was the security guard who was just super, super helpful and helped me find exactly where I was going. He was great, and other people helped me on the way out, and so I get help from folks all the time. And I'll say that obviously it's not very convenient or great to be blind, but you really find out just how wonderful people are and how many wonderful people there are out there, because people are helping me every day. In terms of me helping others, I certainly try to. I probably, frankly, sort of miss a lot of opportunities to help people, because if I'm out walking, I don't really see much what's going on around me. I have a tiny bit of sight, but not enough. Or I might take Ubers places where I would normally prefer to walk, but because I can't see, it's dangerous for me to walk there. And so these days I don't give as much help as I'd like. But I would say I still put a lot of effort into like trying to help people through connections and things like that. For example, like if I start a conversation with an Uber or taxi driver and they tell me about things going on, and like a lot of them are people who are thinking of starting businesses or whatever, and I'll try to help them with advice or even connections or things of that nature. So I do try to give help wherever I can.
As a freshman, I'd say like when I'm really busy, usually I have most things under control. But I mean, adjusting to life here, especially coming from a school that didn't have anybody else come here. I mean, I guess sometimes it's just nice to like have someone who like checks up on you, like a friend. But I mean, aside from that, I wouldn't say I have any particular daily needs. Particularly, I mean, sometimes it would be nice to have someone for support who can just encourage you, I guess. But I mean, I like to help out if I can. I mean, if it's possible for me, I'm always happy to help out.
I see. So if there is actually such a platform for help exchange, would you like to participate?
I could potentially see myself doing it. Yeah, I mean, if you get in what you put out, or even more, yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, not really. Not that I can think of.
Have something that you provided for other people?
I mean, like, yeah, if I see someone having trouble carrying something, I'll offer to help them out. They don't necessarily accept, but I'll offer if I have time.
I get between classes. I usually I work as much as I can here at the office when I can. So I typically have like 15 or 30 minutes in between those classes, and that also includes walking and trying to buy dinner or buy lunch. So I feel like if I would just to make that simpler, like someone were to buy lunch for me or be able to give me, I think it'd be a lot easier. I mean, I've dinner with my friends a few times, when I've been available and I know they're busy, I'll just try to get them a snack or something like that, from CVS or from here, and just bring it to them, just because I know they don't have the time. So I just think it's nice to have that reciprocated sometimes.
I see. So if there were actually a platform for help exchange like this, would you like to participate?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think it would be nice to sometimes. I'm from a different country, I'm from India.
Yeah.
And I sometimes struggle with softwares or the machines here. So sometimes it's kind of nice to have someone come and help you out with that, or with the process that takes place here, which is starkly different from back home.
I see.
So I think that's something that I would like.
Would be nice.
Yeah, I face the same problems with you. I also really need some people who can help me in the software or something else. But also I have some problems, since I sometimes I need to take a lot of time to go to the Chinatown to buy some stuffs or ingredients. So if some people can just who live very near in Chinatown, they can help me to buy something I really need. I may list the order. They can just buy something.
I see.
For me.
When you're
So,
busy with your projects, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So I think it can be very nice to do that.
Even the language thing, I think.
Yeah,
If
language
someone,
things.
I feel a lot of people in GSD have a language barrier.
Yeah. For
And if
me, I
someone-
think sometimes I may be very have some problem with my language. This is not my first language, so I also feel it could be very nice to have someone to communicate with me to improve my language skills, something like that. I think it's good.
I think I would actually really love to help people with the language barrier,
Uh-huh.
because I feel I'm someone who comes from a place with a different language, but
Yeah.
I understand the issues that come with not knowing the language, and I think that's something. And I
Okay.
think I'd love to maybe walk someone's dog or
Yeah.
bake them some cookies or.
I see. You mentioned.
So I had a lot of help from a lot of students who were at the GSD, who helped me with my applications, and I'm currently helping 6 students in their applications to various universities all over the US. So yeah, I think it's a great opportunity of service.
That's
giving.
actually my third question.
Yeah.
Have you ever received any help from a stranger? Or have you done any help
Yeah.
to help other strangers?
And these are people I didn't know at all. And just
You don't
reached
know
out to
anything
me.
about them?
I don't know anything about them. They literally sent me a mail on LinkedIn or
Okay,
something
okay.
and said, can you help us out?
Was great.
What about you?
About what help I want to offer to other people.
Yeah, like
I think some very interesting thing like can help some people to design the poster, to design some festival cards, like the Merry Christmas cards, or like something like that, something very tiny but interesting. Some people may not so good at design or drawing, but I can ask me for help to help them to design something like that.
Yeah.
So I think it's very tiny, but something very actually.
Yeah, because that makes sense, because I keep seeing a lot of mails on from other departments in Harvard who need design skills and graphic skills, and we all
the
actually
mailing is
have
just
it
like
here.
spanning you. Yeah.
And we actually have those skills that can
Okay.
maybe a lot faster at them.
So like if there were actually a platform where you can provide and help other people, would you guys like to use it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
This is a very good idea.
Thank you very much.
It's like a barter for services.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for your help.
I need help on commenting my project, design system maybe. Maybe potentially helping me to do laser cutting. As in I send down the file and someone will be in the room looking after my laser cut. And then also maybe even other than laser cutting could be CNC and something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, that could be something that I need.
Are they all laser cutting project here?
Laser cutting and CNC, yeah.
Laser cutting and CNC.
Oh my god. Don't.
Got it.
No.
What about you guys?
Give me some advice when I feel confused or frustrated. Instead of a small talk, it's like a deep talk. Like to encourage me.
I see.
Or maybe help me pick up food or buy some food.
When you're hungry,
Yeah,
when you're
I'm
doing your
hungry.
project?
Yes.
Okay.
Good one. I need that
I
too.
see.
Yeah, I think for me, like little like day-to-day things,
yeah,
maybe picking up food, or like maybe helping me return my packages to Amazon centers,
Oh,
or
yeah,
like
yeah.
or like picking up packages for me, or little things like that, like day-to-day stuff that I can't really do.
I see. That's a good point. Yeah. So the second question is that what kind of help would you like to offer other people when you're free, when you're less busy?
Everything that was just being talked about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're willing to CNC and laser cut for other people?
Yeah, I can. Because meanwhile, you can do your own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I'm free, I'm willing to do that. Okay.
I can cook.
You can cook?
Yeah. So
What
maybe
kind of
one
food can
my
you make?
Chinese food, fried rice.
I see. So when they are busy, you can, you
When
can
I'm
help
free, I
cooking.
can cook food.
I
Because
see.
cooking is kind of relaxing for me.
Oh,
It's relaxing for the one who's eating too.
Yeah, I think everything I said I need, I could probably reciprocate.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing too intense like CNCing, but like little day-to-day routines that I could offer.
So the third question is that so if there's a platform for help exchange, would you guys like to be part of it? Yeah, maybe. Okay, first is the optional question. So have you ever received help from a stranger, or have you ever offered help to a stranger before? Any experience would be good.
So one day my finger was cut, but I didn't have money with me, so I just went to a pharmacy and said I have no money, but my finger was cut. So the lady just gave me a bandage for free.
That's very nice of her.
I think apart from like giving directions and like little things, I can't really remember anything significant.
Maybe they're so trivial that we forgot already.
That's very possible.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for your honest answer. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
I guess like I said, an easier way to get research material. Like
research material?
Easier way to get the books and the stuff.
I see.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody knows, like that resource they can come to, tell you like where do you locate stuff.
Where to locate things and
Okay, I see.
So, reading?
Reading?
Yeah. I guess like while they're typing, I could be like reading for them. Okay, type like I don't know, reading and while they type, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
like
I see.
reading.
Cool. So if there's actually a help exchange platform, would you
Okay.
like to participate?
I think
It's
that
for
would be
free. It's
interesting.
completely
Yeah.
for free.
I think so. Yeah. So I know like sometimes like especially so I remember like the first year, the time that we were here, in the laundry. So a lot of like first year students, they were like, okay, how do I do this? Because they didn't know how to do laundry. So I guess like in that sense, like I helped them like guide them through how to do it and stuff.
I see.
So I guess yeah.
当然有。我觉得我自己现在能够想到的一个就是，当我特别忙，但是家里没有鸡蛋的时候，我特别希望有人去超市顺便能够带一盒鸡蛋给我，或者有的时候学校里有很多特别有趣的讲座，但是我觉得我一个人去又太麻烦了，然后特别希望有感兴趣的人能够一起去，然后一起安全的返回来，那对我来说可能就非常的好。对。
So the second question is, what kind of help do you think you can offer to people when you're less busy?
我觉得我擅长做的事情很奇妙，就是跟人聊天。有很多朋友说我的聊天很有治愈效果，但是我觉得只限于用中文和别人聊天，所以有愿意学习中文的，或者会熟练使用中文的，又想聊天的，可以来找我。
Interesting. So if there's a network like this, would you like to be part of it? Help exchange.
非常希望这样子，或者我们可以一起去 shopping 的路上，然后我再顺便跟你聊聊天，还一举两得，对不对？
好。Last is a bonus question. So are there any experience that you've had where you received help from a stranger, or you've offered help to a stranger? Can you think of any?
我觉得在这边的话，可能也是文化差异的原因，所以有的时候我觉得我会受到很多帮助。比如说别人开门的时候会帮我留一下门，然后让我能够一起进来，类似于这样，可能是文化差异的事情让我觉得很温暖。那对于我给予别人帮助的事情，为什么我会记得比较多呢？我也不知道。反正我觉得我举一个最简单的例子，就是我之前在考 GRE 的时候，我分享过一篇自己的经验帖子。然后在网络上有很多陌生人找到我说，能不能让我帮助他们一起来分析一下他们在备考当中遇到了什么样的困难。所以在这方面我一直都是很提供积极的帮助的，然后也希望大家能够借由考一个更好的 GRE 考试，申请到一个更好的学校，然后拓宽自己人生更多的可能性。所以在目前为止，我觉得我做过可能最有价值，然后也非常的努力的一件事情，就是帮助别人考 GRE 了吧。对。
那你大概offer 了多少个小时的帮助呢？
我觉得加到一起应该是，因为我帮助过将近30个人，所以加到一起应该至少是有100个小时的。因为有的人我可能定向服务过超过10小时以上，包括给他们更加详细的讲解例题之类的。我觉得这个对我来说其实也是有帮助，所以它也可以作为一个让我得到别人帮助的一个很好的例子。一方面我本身是学教育学的，所以跟人的沟通当中，我可能会知道到底什么是造成别人学习阻碍的地方，以及如何去提升我自己的教授技巧。所以在简单的这样一个课堂互动上面，会给我一些新的启发和灵感。另一方面，我可能觉得就是单纯的很快乐，觉得被别人需要了，所以觉得很快乐。但是也可能潜在的假设就是，有一天说不定我也需要别人什么帮助，别人也能够同样的无私的来帮助我。对。
好，谢谢你。
OK。
엄청 바쁠 때라기보다는 다음 학기 때나 혹시 내년에 들을 클래스 같은 것들을 그런 정보에 대해서 많이 쉐어를 하고 싶어요. 그러니까 다른 꼭 우리 학교에 국한된 게 아니라 다른 학교에 열리는 클래스들도 그런 것도 다 다른 그런 정보들도 알고 싶어요.
Okay, thank you. So the second question is that, is there any help that you can offer to people when you're, less busy, when you're free?
제가 혹시 다른 사람들이 다른 사람들보다 조금 잘할 수 있는 거는 디자인 툴을 조금 더 다양하게 다룰 수 있으니까 그런 것들을 도와줄 수 있을 것 같아요. 예를 들면은 컴퓨터 소프트웨어를 이용한 그래픽 디자인이나 그런 것들을 도와줄 수 있을 것 같아요. 같아요.
Okay. So if there's a platform for help exchange, would you like to be part of it? It's completely currency free.
네, 만약에
Yeah.
그런 게 있다면은 되게 좋을 것 같아요. 아직 해보지는 않았지만 그런 게 있으면은 좀 좋을 것 같다 생각해요.
Cool.
네.
The fourth question is a bonus question. I don't know if you have any experience where you've received help from a stranger, or have you ever offered help to a stranger before? And would you like to share your experience a little bit, if you have any?
그런
yeah?
게 있었어요. 네, 여기에 이제 입학을 준비하려고 이제 도착했던 첫날 큰 캐리어 가방을 2개를 들고 있었는데 그거를 집까지 가져가기 되게 힘들었었는데 그거를 집까지 옮기는 거를 도와준 중국 분이 계셨었어요. 그냥 얘기하면서 그랬던 적이 있어요.
I think when I'm busy, I sometimes need help with just like groceries. I don't have time to go grocery shopping. I start eating less healthy. Start eating the first thing I find on the street, or the first thing that the quickest thing. And yeah, so I guess that would be something that I need help with. And also like maybe laundry. That's something that takes time, and then when I get busy, I just leave it until it's the last thing on my list. Oh, when I'm free,
What would you like to do?
I like giving people rides. Like I have a car, so I can drive people around, and it's also a good chance to like talk to people when you're giving people a ride. And also, I don't know, I might be good, like just giving people feedback on their work, or just talking about I like talking to people and like helping them like work through problems if they're having like some kind of problem with their work, or trying to help them like come up with a way to organize their work.
Yeah.
Well, this is a story about like how I come from Latin America, so in Latin America to give hugs or to touch people is very common. But so everybody like shakes hands or hugs when they greet each other. But when I moved to Argentina, I wasn't aware of this, but all men say hello with a kiss. Even like everybody kiss when they say hello, even between men. So to me, this was kind of odd at the beginning. I had to get used to it. But then after a few weeks, then it became more natural. And then after a while, you kind of understand what, it means. And then it actually becomes like a way of connecting to people, and something that it becomes part of your life. So after living in Argentina for a year, it became very normal for me to hug a friend, give him a kiss and on the cheek, and then just greet him in a warm way. So even to this day, I don't have a problem hugging a man, or having some kind of warmth towards anybody when I greet the person.